Hello everyone, myself Nino, PhD scholar in University of Technology, Sydney, Australia. Today I'm here to present a small part of my research, that is routine-loaded liquid crystalline nanoparticles attenuate oxidative stress in bronchial epithelial cells, a PCR validation. Before jumping to the topic, let me give you a brief background about these chronic respiratory diseases. The World Health Organization defined these chronic respiratory diseases as airways and structural abnormalities of the lungs. Then, if we look at the stats, globally 4 million people die from these CRDs. And if I talk about only Australia, 31% of Australians has these chronic respiratory diseases. So we can say these chronic respiratory disorders are among us the most common causes of severe illness and death worldwide. And these are mainly asthma, lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and tuberculosis. And the major causes of these diseases are pollutants, smoking, etc. And oxidative stress is an underlying pathological mechanism that play a crucial role in chronic lung diseases. Rutin is a bioflavonoid and is well known for its antioxidant activity. However, low solubility and low oral bioavailability restricts its therapeutic application. If we encapsulate these rutin into a nanocarrier system such as liquid crystalline nanoparticles, it can address these limitations. So to prepare these routine-loaded liquid crystalline nanoparticles, we have used ultrasonication method. And these formulations were further characterized for their physicochemical characterization to check their particle size, zeta potential, and polydispersity index. And the release behavior was studied using in vitro drug release using dialysis bag technique, and then they were further evaluated for their antioxidant potential. Under physicochemical characterization, we have used dynamic light scattering technique, and it has shown that the average particle size of blank and routine-loaded liquid crystalline nanoparticles were approximately 134 and 116 nanometer respectively. Both the formulations showed a PDI of less than 0.3 and zeta potential of less than minus 25 millivolt. Although encapsulation efficiency findings reveal that approximately 70% of the drug has been encapsulated in these nanocarriers. The transmission electron microscopy was used to visualize its morphology of the formulation, and it has shown that the formulation, the particles are spherical in shape and were monodispersed and with uniform size. The in vitro release behavior was studied using dialysis bag technique, and as we can see in the graph, the formulation has shown a sustained release behavior till 24 hours, and we can see 100% release in between 24 to 48 hours. To evaluate the antioxidant potential of the formulation, we have used bronchial epithelial cells. The cells were stimulated with using lipopolysaccharide, and which cause imbalance in oxidative homeostasis of the cells, means it increased the level of pro-oxidant genes, that is NOX2B and NOX4, and decreased the level of antioxidant genes, that is GCLC and NKO1, which further leads to oxidative stress and ultimately it causes airway inflammation. If we can, but our routine-loaded liquid crystalline nanoparticles have reversed the condition, that is, it increased the level of pro-oxidant antioxidant genes and decreased the level of oxidative stress causing genes in a dose dependent manner. We can see easily in the graph. So as a conclusion, we can say these routine-loaded liquid crystalline nanoparticles significantly reduce the level of pro-oxidant genes and increase the expression of antioxidant genes in bronchial epithelial cells stimulated with LPS. And these formulations may act as an effective treatment strategy in patients with high oxygen load in various respiratory diseases. At the end, I want to say thanks to the organizing committee of this conference for giving me this opportunity to present my research. I want to say thanks to my supervisors, my research group members, and my scholarship. Thank you.